that I'm gonna make you wait for until next. No, I'm kidding. We're doing the draft tonight. We're doing the draft tonight. You think I'm gonna go to bed not knowing if I'm gonna get Shaquille O'Neal? Although then again, I went to bed before winning the NBA final in the previous era, so maybe it would make sense for me to stop streaming right now because that cliffhanger worked. But then again, I had a feeling I was gonna win because they didn't have Ralph Sampson, thanks to you. We're doing it. We're marching ahead, everybody. Let's do this. Our first off-season. Interesting time for the Mavericks, who are hoping to land Shaq. Interesting time for the Bullets. You get those two a little bit of help, you might be able to win this before I even have a shot. As we head to the first off-season, Robert Parrish, among others, retiring at the end of Season 1, quoting James Donaldson. Jersey retirements, Robert Parrish's 0-0, and Walter Davis for the Phoenix Suns. In terms of historic changes, the shot clock now only resets when the ball hits the rim. Uniform and floor change for the Hornets, a complete overhaul for the New York Knicks. Logo and uniform for the Suns, uniform and floor for the Bulls. Some updated looks kicking in. League meetings, of course, the shot clock rule, and with that, we kick things off with a bang for this offseason. The draft lottery, July 6th, 1992, with the Dallas Mavericks having the top odds. The Nuggets, by the way, with 2 picks in the lottery. Who will land? Shaquille O'Neal. It's time to find out. And will it be the Dallas Mavericks? The Houston Rockets stay at pick number 11. The Atlanta Hawks stay at 10. The Sacramento Kings stay at number 9. Come on. The Denver Nuggets have moved up. The Denver Nuggets stay at 7 with that other pick. Oh, boy. The Milwaukee Bucks stay at 6. Oh, God. The Orlando Magic have moved up. We already know how my lottery luck is. The Philadelphia 76ers. All right, I'm in the top 3 at least. Oh, God. Magic, Nuggets, or Mavericks. The 3rd overall pick belongs to the Denver Nuggets. It'll be the Magic or the Mavericks to land Shaquille O'Neal. The 2nd overall pick belongs to... Not again! I always get the 2nd. The Orlando Magic have won the Shaquille O'Neal lottery. I'm going to bed. Fuck you. Oh, man. The Bullets have picks number 15 and 20. 15 and 20 for the Bullets in this draft. Maybe the Magic won't take Shaq. That is the lottery. The Magic It's almost like it's scripted or something, huh? The 1992 NBA Draft. The first overall pick. The Orlando Magic select Shaquille O'Neal. So fucking close. At least you guys have to deal with... Here's the thing. Yes, it helps you in terms of the competition that I did not get Shaq. But it also directly fucking hurts you because now he's in the Eastern Conference and you might have to go through him in the playoffs. Just saying. The second overall pick, I don't get a trade offer, which sucks. Oh, yeah, Christian Laettner. Save the day, Christian. Well, you're not quite Shaq. Also, Alonzo Mourning, Jim Jackson, LaFonso Ellis, Tom Gugliotta. I was really hoping I would get a trade. I did not. Robert Ory's there. Well, let me look at my team really quickly. Not that I really have anybody to build around. I stripped this team down pretty badly. I mean, it's either Jim Jackson, Alonzo Mourning, or Christian Laettner. I can't trust that Laettner is actually that good. I mean, it's Christian Laettner. Jim Jackson, 21 years old, fits the timeline a little bit better. I know Alonzo's probably my pick, for being honest. I just don't know if they've, like, severely overrated Christian Laettner. They might have. Tough to turn down Alonzo Mourning. Oh, man. I got no choice. With the second overall pick, the Dallas Mavericks select center Alonzo Mourning. Zoe is my guy. He's the center I wanted the whole time. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Alonzo Mourning. Welcome. Welcome. Third overall, the Denver Nuggets take guard Jim Jackson. Fourth overall, Philadelphia takes generated center Patrick Miller. Interesting. Minnesota at 5, Christian Laettner. Milwaukee at 6. Trade the pick? Trade the pick. That and Frank Burkowski for Spud Webb and a 93 first rounder, top 3 protected. Big trade there between Milwaukee and Sacramento. Sacramento at 6 take center Dwayne Anderson. Another generated dude, if I'm not mistaken. At 7, the Denver Nuggets take power forward Tom Gugliotta. At 8, Pacers take LaFonso Ellis. Sacramento at 9, shooting guard Bryant Smith. Atlanta, Latrell Sprewell goes 10th overall. At 11, the Houston Rockets, Clarence Weatherspoon. At 12, I think I got the numbers wrong, but at 12 from Miami, center James Richmond, another computer-generated guy. Does 0 mean the draft class quality is the best? At 13, the Phoenix Suns trade the pick. Yes, they do. For Maurice Cheeks and Mark Roberson. So the Atlanta Hawks take point guard Tony Bennett. Look at the eyebrows. Holy shit. At 14, Golden State take Mel Buckner, a generated guard. And Chat's Washington Bullets at 15 have to make a selection. Well, if we look at the roster, Michael Adams' contract is up. That's not good news. And again, it didn't leave us the option to sign him. We checked. You got Wingate. Bernard King's deal is up. Larry Stewart. And then Purvis Ellison's really your only guy under contract right now. So you could argue best available aside from centers. Yeah, I mean, if we go off of overall, I mean, you're probably talking about John Barry, Robert Horry, Walt Williams. I've seen a lot of Robert Horry mentioned so far. Anybody want to suggest someone else? He is probably the best player remaining in this draft. Finished fourth in this draft all time in win shares, according to Basketball Reference. So, all right. Saw Wololo mention Will Bell. Anybody else going to disagree alongside Wololo, or are we going with Robert Horry? Going once. Robert Horry it is. Robert Horry to the Washington Bullets. We'll go ahead and sim now to the next user pick, which is the Bullets yet again at 20. And luckily for you, chat, you're going to have a trade offer or two. 25 of them. A first and a second for Fat Lever, Bobby Barnes, Lester Connor, and Danny Shays. Oh boy. Ooh, a 95 first rounder and a second next, or 94, I should say, from Chicago. I know it's Chicago, but an unprotected Chicago pick in 95. That's not too bad. 94, top 3 protected from Cleveland. And a dude named Charlie Grant. So that could be a 94 or a 95 first rounder from Cleveland. Ed Pickney, unprotected 95 from the Clippers. And Lou Plumlee. That has probably moved into first for most people. Unprotected 95 for the Clippers is your best deal right now. Konchak and Howard. Center James Richmond, who was just taken in this draft. Kenny Gaddison. Gaddison would make a team better now, but he's not insane. Mark Eaton. Obviously, you don't need a big center. A couple of depth options. 94 first rounder and a 95 second from the New York Knicks. The Lakers offering their unprotected... Ooh, man, I know it's the Lakers. But their 96 first rounder and their 94, potentially 95 first rounder as well. That has to move into the lead. It has to. Magic Johnson's in his early 30s. They could start to slip. I can't imagine anything's going to top that, especially with you guys prioritizing draft picks. Lakers pick at 96 turned out pretty good for Well, I mean, technically, there was the whole trade deal, was there not? So, first and a second from the Suns. Yep, you guys got a deal. It is this 20th overall pick for the Lakers, first rounder in 96, and then potentially their 94, but I'd imagine more in their 94 instead of their 95. But there you go. That is a big, big deal and a good first one for you guys to get, because at 20, the Lakers settle for a dude named Anthony Peeler. So, the next user pick belongs yet again to the Bullets. You do have to make it. It's either Malik Sealy or Spencer Lewis, and Spencer Lewis is 24, so congratulations, you're getting Malik Sealy. It's not really worth putting up to a conversation at this stage of the draft. My pick, I'll end up not taking Spencer Lewis because he sucks. Who the hell even knows? It's not going to be anybody that I signed. Shout out to Otis Thurmond. Is there a fun name in here at least? Give me a fun name. The Linwood Hayes. Whose day can I make? Paris Wall was a pretty good one. Dusty Hanson. Old D. Moody. So good, he only needs one letter for his first name. Tracy Murray was we? No. All the way to the top, then. Let's just take Tracy Murray. Come on down, Tracy. Congratulations. Is that it? That is indeed it for the 92 draft. Fucking heartbreak for the Dallas Mavericks, landing one pick short of getting Shaq, but I do end up with Alonzo Mourning. Couldn't have really gone wrong in terms of how good someone was. Mourning has more badges than Leitner at this point. And of course, Chat early on ends up with 73 overall, Robert Horry. I'm so disappointed. Was that close to getting Shaq? Yeah, he did all right given the circumstances. So that is our first draft in the books. To the rookie signing, I'll be taking Alonzo. Tracy Murray. I might as well sign him. And for you guys, obviously Robert Horry and then Malik Sealy. You might as well bring him in just as a depth option. He's cheap enough. We'll sign our two rookies. In terms of teams and player options, nothing to worry about. Apparently for anybody. Qualifying offers, nothing to worry about for either side. So we get to free agency. Same rules as always. The big man on campus is Larry Bird. Let's actually go position by position here. So at point guard, Michael Adams, who you guys might want to try to keep because holy shit. But there's also Michael Williams, who was a couple of years younger. Again, we are allowed to target one big name free agent each. And I don't know, maybe I'll be nice and say you're allowed to get Michael Adams back because it didn't let you re-sign him. Maybe I'll be nice. Maybe if you give me something. I don't know. A lot of people just laughed at me for losing out on Shaq, so I don't know. Ooh, it's close with Adams. It's close with Adams. You can't get a 100% offer. Worth noting that. At shooting guard, 25-year-old Ricky Pierce. Likes of John Starks as well. Yeah, that Adams deal is over $4.5 million. At forward, Dominique Wilkins. You guys will not have the money for Dominique Wilkins. There's Lionel Simmons at 23. It looks like they fucked up the RFA status for people again on roster. It is what it is. So, did you just hold a grudge? No, I insinuated that there could be a grudge, though. Oh, that's right, we're on the Mavericks, too. Let me double check. Weren't we on the Bullets the first time? So I won't have the money. You guys have the money to sign Michael Adams to a full deal, actually. You have the money to sign Dominique Wilkins, too. Congratulations, you can actually sign anybody that you want. Power forward, Larry Bird, Horace Grant, Kevin McHale, Cliff Robinson. And at center, Brad Daugherty. Obviously, you don't need a center, though. Yeah, it looks like they fucked up UFA status for these provided rosters. So yeah, you guys got some money, even though it shows 90K in cap room. You actually got more than that because of the $6 million of a cap hold, which it might have meant that you ended up with a cap hold on Michael Williams. So again, one more look because you'll be voting based on position for who you want to primarily target. So again, for the point guards, it's Adams, Williams. Decent options there. At shooting guard, there's the likes of Ricky Pierce, John Starks. At forward, the veteran Dominique Wilkins. Lionel Simmons is there. Cedric Ceballos. Power forward, I mean the ancient Larry Bird, but Horace Grant's there. Kevin McHale. And then at center, you don't need one, but Brad Daugherty, Sekely. You got some options. Again, you have one good center and nothing else right now. For the Mavericks, I need to go for the best damn player I can get. Technically, I got Tyrone Hill at power forward, Alonzo Mourning at center. Alonzo with just a B- potential. That's a little bit disappointing. It's a little bit disappointing. Point guard. He is probably my biggest need. I will keep that in mind. I will. Chat right now looking like they're going to be going the point guard direction. Which doesn't necessarily surprise me. Willing to call that. That's fair enough. Chat elects to go for a point guard. So will it be Michael Adams? Will it be Williams? I mean, it's one of those two, basically. Adams or Williams for the top target. Did Michael Adams win people over? That is the question. You're one big free agent target. Do you compete for Michael Adams? Or do you go for the younger option, Michael Williams? So far, it's looking like Williams might be the guy. It's probably a smarter move. Play for the future a little bit, you know? Get bird rights on Adams. Do you, though? Do you, though? Given that this roster's fucked up, apparently. All right, Williams is the target. It has been decided. Michael Williams is the target. Honestly, it's not that bad of a contract either. It's not. You can get the 100% interest. Fair play. I don't quite know who I want to go for because I have this playlist. Just search Tookie24 on Spotify. I don't do separate playlists. I just throw anything I listen to into one gigantic ass playlist. Ricky Pierce would be a younger option on Del Curry. I'll be honest, you're wise to have gone for Michael Williams because that's who I was eyeing up. There's Lionel Simmons at forward, who shouldn't be available yet. Power forward, Horace is there. Brad Doherty's very good, but I already have a big man center. I might be going for Lionel Simmons instead. I won't have a point guard. These guys are a bit too old for me to target. It's either I fight you for Michael Williams or I kind of do the same approach and go for someone like Lionel Simmons, and that is what I am going to do. Mr. Simmons, hopefully you come on down. So let's see. For the Bullets, Michael Williams has agreed to the contract. You do technically have the cap hold on Michael Adams, but again, you won't be able to keep both. So Adams, King, and Bailey are on the outs. And for myself, welcome in Mr. Simmons. I can't cap hold Anderson, which is fine. There we go. Quick and easy. Quick and easy for the two of us. We each get the target that we wanted. Nothing else to worry about. Done deal. Let's quickly sim through free agency. We'll see where all of the big names ended up here. Larry Bird did go back to Boston. Dominique back to the Hawks. Doherty. There wasn't much change. Michael Adams goes to San Antonio. Horace back to the Bulls. Kevin McHale stayed with the Celtics. John Starks with the Knicks. So, yeah, not too much crazy change. Scott Skiles going to go play with Shaquille O'Neal. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see. Player progression for the Mavericks. Lionel Simmons up to an 83. Got Tyrone Hill up to a 79. Doug Smith a 76. For you guys, Ellison up to an 87. Williams an 85. Larry Stewart a 76. And some other progression here and there. I was so fucking close to getting Shaquille O'Neal. The 1993 NBA draft class. Of course, in the upcoming season, the Mavericks have no extra picks. The Clippers pick belongs to the Bullets. You guys do have one extra draft pick already in this upcoming draft, which features Chris Webber. He wasn't in the game last year, was he? I'm pretty sure Weber was missing. Did they get the rights to Chris Webber, or am I remembering incorrectly? Regardless, here he is. I'm pretty sure Penny Hardaway went first overall last time. Isaiah Ryder, Allen Houston, Vin Baker, Sean Bradley, Jamal Mashburn. Again, some decent options. Nick Van Exel, Georgie Mercer. Oh my God, 7-7. Some rosters did, other did. Interesting. He was a part of the Fab Five. Very much was. Ooh, Sam Cassell's in this draft. Not a bad draft to have an extra pick in. Especially when the Clippers are projected to be in the bottom 7 right now. At least off of that mock draft. Apparently the Mavericks are a little bit further up. And then the Bullets. Where the hell were you guys projected? Bottom 3. Jesus. So you guys might be set up very well. I have no idea why it's projecting me to do so well. I don't have a point guard. I got Del Curry, who I'll be putting on the block. Did bring in Lionel Simmons, but I don't think he'll be enough. We got some younger pieces here, but who knows? I might have to try to tear down a little bit more because I don't necessarily believe in that core right now. And of course, for the Bullets, Purvis Ellison, Michael Williams leading the way. You guys do have some missing pieces elsewhere, but that didn't stop you this past season. Not in the slightest. So I have no idea what the hell to expect from this era sim because Jesus Christ, it's been crazy enough so far. And really quickly, since I start my season against the Orlando Magic, let me break my heart really quickly. It's so right, but so wrong.